Hi, it's Anya, and we're gonna be getting ready for the night while I'll tell you what's been up with me. Come with me to get ready for a rave. Sober. Alright, y'all. So we are getting glam for a rave tonight, and we are going sober because I am on a lot of ibuprofen tonight. I've had terrible cramps for the past 5 days, including today. And what cramps for me means my thighs and just like my entire like mid and lower back hurts. Which also it's like very unusual for me to have cramps for that long, and it's not right. But we don't need to really get into that, but it's just not, it's not normal. Yeah, I'm not fucking color correcting. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can deal with my eye bags. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if y'all are familiar with back pain, but back pain literally like drives people insane. Like it's really fucking bad, and like I'm used to it being a part of my cramps, but I'm not used to having cramps for this extended period of time. So it's honestly, it was fine the rest of the week, but I had like an absolute breakdown about it like today. So I don't even know what's going on, but I've already set my sights on going to this rave, and I don't want this shit to control me, you know what I mean? And like I want to be able to live my fucking life, and I haven't gone out in like such a long time that I'm not gonna let this ruin my fucking life. So here we fucking are. Also, my fucking gums are all fucked up right now, and this has happened before where they just get like super inflamed, and it's like the same gum on my lower left like fucking jaw that gets all fucking irritated because my wisdom teeth are growing in, and I need to get my wisdom teeth out because they're growing in like diagonally, so they're like pushing my other teeth. Well, anyways, like the gum around the wisdom teeth coming in is like all swollen, so it's like swelling onto my actual like row of actual teeth. So yeah, that's also happening. So honestly, yeah, I'm going through it, y'all, but I randomly found this event on Instagram. I want to go to support my local EDM scene. Also gonna be drum and bass and jungle music, and I've never been to an event of either of those types of music, so I kind of want to see like what's up. You guys may be like, oh, Anya's slacking, and the thing is I actually haven't been slacking. I've literally filmed 2 different videos, but I just like ended up not liking them. I don't know, it'll be like a combination of like, oh, I don't like the video that I filmed. Like I didn't even get to editing them, but I just know like I don't like it. Like I watched some of the footage back. Or I also know like the video probably won't do well. So like there's no point in me like editing the video when I know I don't really like it, and then putting it out and it not doing well. Which, I mean, I guess it doesn't even fucking matter because I don't make money from my channel, so it doesn't matter if it does well. But I mean, I guess I am trying to grow my channel, but the point is just to make videos because this is my hobby. But I'm like, if this is my hobby, then why would I make a video I don't want to make? This isn't the point. Doing videos I want to make, let's clock that T. That's just kind of where I'm at. I don't know, I've just been like really uninspired with the video ideas, so I've kind of just been making up shit to film, and then it like doesn't turn out how I want it to turn out, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't like this. I guess now it could be a good time to talk about how I actually used to go raving way more often than I do now, and I honestly like don't really want to fucking talk about it because it just pisses me off so bad, but you know, I don't really have anything else to fucking talk about, so. And it's literally like the only drama story I have left to tell y'all. So I used to go to raves like way more frequently, which was like maybe every 3 months, which is, I mean, not very frequent to like a hardcore raver, but like I live in the Midwest, and so we don't have like a huge EDM scene. So okay, just take that with a grain of salt. Like I don't live in fucking New York City. My friend and I got involved in this like DJ collective that was like a literally like private Instagram account. You have to be requested to get in, and then they just like threw raves, yeah, like every 3 months. And they had like a rotating set of their own DJs. And Yeah, I think we went to them for literally like 3 years, but the thing is like, I don't have a lot of friends, and like the whole point of like rave culture is peace, love, unity, respect, and like it's like a social dance thing. Like, baby, I'm not listening to Gabber while I'm in the gym or while I'm at work. Like, I listen to it and I go to the events. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I like to dance to it, but it's a social dance. And like, we just literally, after 3 years of going to this DJ collective, we literally never made friends from it, literally ever. And we were such like staunch supporters of this DJ collective that like they knew us and they would recognize us, but they would ignore us and not come up to us because I don't know if y'all have realized yet, but Gen Zs are like the most antisocial people ever. I mean, probably Generation Alpha is probably going to outflank us at some point, but Generation Alpha isn't old enough to be like out yet. But yeah, y'all probably noticed that Gen Zers are not fucking social and they're a bunch of bitches, and I can say that because I'm Gen Z. But yeah, we literally never made friends with anyone, never made any connections with anyone from the 3 years we were there. Not for lack of trying, but also, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of me with literally all going out. Like, I don't understand how people make friends when going out. Like, I'll like make a friend of the night, but then I'll never talk to them again. You know what I mean? And I'll even have like gone their Instagram, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's this like social contract thing where if you meet someone on a night out, like, you don't actually like become their friend, which I don't know why, but I guess that's just a thing. But anyway, you know what? Even if it is my fault, like, maybe it is my fault, but it's still sucky that like we put so much of our time and money paying for these events, and to not make any friends in this like social dance, like this social event, is kind of crazy. But yeah, everybody was really just so antisocial. Well, and also, I do feel like me being very femme has something to do with it, because y'all know, as I'm doing now, like, I turn it up when I go out, and I go out with a full face and I wear a cute outfit, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of these people who frequented these events were not that, and yeah, like, they did not like dressing up. So I guess, I don't know, maybe we didn't even have anything in common in the first place. Like, I do feel like that could be something, but maybe I'm just internalizing that. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know why it looks like I have brown contacts in, but I did want to clarify my point here because I was gonna delete this part from the video, but I started doing some research and I am right somewhat. So I know that there was something in my brain that was backing myself up, and I don't even know if this isn't enough to back myself up here because this isn't about social settings, because you can't just study all social settings. But I know at least in the workplace, women who present more feminine, I guess more sexually, because presenting more feminine is viewed as presenting sexually or whatever, they are women who present more feminine and wear more makeup and stuff are treated worse in the workplace. But war on women, similarly, women who don't dress enough are also treated worse in the workplace. But I found it interesting is one study from I think 2015 I saw. They said that women who dressed up were judged in the workplace were judged negatively by other women. They studied how other women reacted to it. So yeah, again, I don't know if this correlates to social settings, but I'm just saying that what I'm saying isn't completely unfounded, because I know it does sound like me being the white woman victim and blaming everyone for not wanting to be friends with me. I guess, yeah, in general, it does feel like people are less social, but also that, I don't know, because also, like, guys, I don't live in LA or New York, and so, like, people don't super dress up around here. So you do kind of feel judged a little bit more for dressing up. So yeah, I guess that's the point I wanted to make, and I hope that you can. I'm not saying you have to agree with me, but if you can at least like maybe think about it in a nuanced way. But yeah, it's totally okay if you think that this point is dumb and I'm victimizing myself.
So we were just kind of getting frustrated with that. Like, the last event we ever went to was this event that was in like literally some like a random warehouse basement. I don't fucking know. We showed up and there was like this like common space, and then the dance room was like this tiny ass little all brick walls, no windows, little space. So we're dancing to the Gabber music, and like again, my friend and I, we go all out when dancing, like we don't play. And so like we just, I guess, somehow made it to the front, because also like, I don't know, I can be intimidating to a lot of people, so people generally like will move out of my way, especially like if you're dancing hard. And we kind of were like by the front, and then we were kind of like just totally like budged, like someone got in front of us. And it ended up being a couple that got right in front of us, making out right in front of us, literally just like standing there, not dancing. And then they were just like standing there, like the girl was standing, and then the guy was standing like right behind her, and they're both facing the same direction. He's just like hugging her from the behind, and they're both just standing right at the front, not moving. Actually, no, I think the girl was dancing, kind of, but the guy was just standing behind her, not moving. And so, and like they literally budged us, and we're at the front. And if you're at the front of the rave, like you gotta be moving or go to the back. And my friend and I literally got so frustrated that my friend ended up saying like, hey, like if you're not gonna go dance, can you go to the back? And literally the way, like, drunk girly, she flipped the fuck out. She literally flipped the fuck out and started yelling at my friend. And I genuinely like was fucking scared that we were gonna get in a fight. Like it was really fucking bad. And then of course it's really just the girl yelling. The guy is saying nothing because he's a fucking coward. She was literally yelling, even though this is literally like a thing at raves. Like you don't just stand at the front and not move. Like you don't do that. It was obvious that they were not from the scene. Then a guy came up to my friend and he said, oh, they're with me. And he was a DJ. He wasn't on the stage yet. And he was a DJ. So he just brought his like normie friends or like sister or something who did not know anything about rave culture. And yeah, she was obviously too drunk and she like started fucking flipping out. And then yeah, I don't really know how it ended, but it kind of ended off with her. She started making out with her boyfriend and then the guy, and then flipping my friend off. And then yeah, we literally got so angry we left right away after that. So we were literally at the rave for a total of like 45 minutes.
To add a little bit more context, the point was that the DJ, who was their friend, obviously took their side and kind of just like defended them and didn't do anything, didn't tell the guy to move, or didn't tell the girl to get it together and sober up. Because honestly, if this was a normal club, she probably would have gotten kicked out for how drunk she was and like how rowdy she was. So I guess that was a frustration, is that like the DJ didn't take our side, even though we've been going to this DJ Collective's shows for years. That was why we were so frustrated.
So I don't know, let me know if y'all think I'm in the wrong. Like I can definitely admit when I'm having a Karen moment, but like I do feel like, and I swear like I'm not trying to be exclusionist and be like, oh well they didn't look the part, but like it was kind of just like confirmation bias, because like you can't just stand in like right in the center of the dance floor while we're all moving and grooving, mind you, in this packed ass space. Like go to the back, especially like a dude who's like taller. Like come on, bro. And I was just so shocked that they were literally with one of the DJs. I'm like, why would you bring your friends here and not like educate them on rave etiquette and rave culture? Like what? That just really pissed me off. And he was like just being like, the DJ was being super, like, this is Gen Z, they're like passive aggressive and they don't like actually do anything. And meanwhile, the actual DJ who's spinning the shit, I don't think he's actually spinning decks, but you know what I mean? Like, he's literally just right there and he can't do shit for us, even though he 100% knows us too and does not know the two random people we're fighting with. fighting with, which by the way, like these are private events. Like you have to be like request to follow the Instagram account and like request the address. Like it's not just anyone can get in. What a mess. It really makes me mad just telling this story. Like I'm honestly not fucking over it. I'm still so pissed. I don't fucking know. Like I don't know. As I get older, I'm just like I'm not as ready to fucking waste my time as I am anymore. Like yes, like it is good music and I like dancing and obviously I shouldn't want to be there for any other reason but that. But like, I don't know. Like, it takes a lot to like put yourself out there and dance in front of all these people. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Like, I just want a fucking community in my city. You know? Like, that's all I fucking want. And like, I thought I kind of had one, but no. So I don't know. Let me know if y'all have that same experience with like other Gen Z people. Or maybe it's just an all people type thing and millennials were doing that back in the day. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'm like, maybe I need to start fucking raving with the millennials because these Gen Z people are not it and they're so antisocial. No, because we literally be like DMing with the DJs and then like in person they act like they don't know us and like don't acknowledge us. Don't like, babe, you know me. I know you know me. Like, kind of crazy. So yeah, that's the story. Y'all, I think I'm gonna try to do a halo eye. I don't know. I've been seeing everybody do them more recently. Oh, why do I have the fucking Bluey theme song stuck in my head? Okay, let's see what I can come up with. I'm just gonna go in with like a transition shade to like outline where I want to go, because I'm gonna try to like make it dark, like a black smoky eye, but a halo eye. I feel like I'm gonna hate this, but this is the shit I do for y'all to make this stuff more interesting. Anyway, the moral of this that whole fight story that I told you about is that I haven't been to a rave in a long ass time because of that. That's the moral of the story. Like, goddamn, it just came to me. See, like, why do I already feel like this is making my eyes look like skeletal? Like, do you guys see that? I don't know. Like, the shadows, like, do something weird to my face shape. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with, like, this dark gray right here. And then I was also using, this fucking shade keeps on breaking more and more, and it like just explodes every time I open this. It's awesome. But I'm using this shade and this. I also already used this shade and this shade. Oh, I mean, I guess I really should be using the shade names for blind people if you're listening to this. Okay, so the first two shades I used were from the Tarte Clay Play Volume 1 palettes. I used the shades Smoke and Desert, and then this is the DeLonghi Panda palette. I'm using the shade Smog. Oh, Smog and Smoke. Wow. Like Smoke and Stacks. Speaking of the Oscars, those Oscars just happened. What did you guys think about MBJ winning? Y'all happy? Who do you think should have won Best Actor? Let me know in the comments. Okay, you know what, now, see, I feel like, do I have to show you guys and talk it out for deaf people and blind people? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the black in this palette called Onyx and the Tarte palette. So I'm like, oh, I could just talk about what shade I'm using so I don't have to show the camera. But then what about people who can't hear? Well, I guess if they're, well, subtitles, I guess. I must talk pretty clearly because I've looked at the subtitles that it auto-generates on my videos and usually they're pretty fucking good. So, yay me. And I'm gonna go in with like a smaller brush like this guy and like just pack the black in like a very, like right in here so we can get like a good ombre. I'm gonna go in with the shade Ice in this palette. And just gonna go with my finger on the center. Like you can see that there's like a clear line where it's supposed to be right in the middle of the eye. And I mean, theoretically, you should probably be like lining up the line to like be centered of where your pupils are, but I don't really give a fuck, so I didn't do that. But yeah, we're just patting it on with my finger. Okay, now that we have that, we're just gonna like go back in with that transition shade that we've been using. Maybe like try to wipe off any of the dark and just like kind of go in and like fuse the colors together so it's not just like a completely like line like in between the eyeshadow, like the matte eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna quick go do the same thing under the eye. I don't know if I'm gonna do lashes, but I'm gonna get in my full look, do my hair, and I'll see you when I get back. Alright, y'all, this is my finished fit, and here's the makeup. I really like it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment what you want to see next, and if you like the video, please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you know when I upload, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.